Welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle, and I suck at budgeting. And considering that this is like the seventh take at just the beginning part of this video, I suck at making videos too. So let's hop into YNAB, and I forgot to do that like 4 times. You'll see that we have a new new transaction needs a category, and let's get that taken care of. So this is going to go into the dog medicine treats. And we are good to go. Let's hop into the budget. Here is the budget. So if I am correct in my figures, I think that I'll be able to budget my mortgage, my groceries, my eating out, my gas, my dog food, and my emergency fund. I think. All with this paycheck. That is the hope. And I will tell you, kind of getting into this week has been a struggle. I have felt this before, but being YNAB poor, it really hit this last week, especially, and kind of the last 2 weeks. It's so strange having more money in my checking account than I've had in a long time, and still feeling like I've got no money to spend because it's all allocated. And I know obviously I can reprioritize and do whatever to make it, go wherever. But I'll be honest, like this week has been a struggle. So, yeah, let's go to the top of the page here. Let's go right to mortgage and let's start assigning some money. So 1074.77 is going to go there. Dog food, we need 138.87. We're good there. This we've already taken care of for the month, so we're going to skip that. I'm going to skip the dog vet again this month. I do a different amount. I know this says 258.81. I've been putting 285 something in there. What is my actual? What do I be putting? 282.30. And long story behind that, made short, is when I first set up the emergency fund in YNAB this time around, for some reason it calculated 282.30 as what I would need to get to $10,000 by the time I wanted to get to it, and I set the target wrong, and it just so I set the automatic payment for that, but it was the wrong amount, and it was a nightmare. Anyway, I have just not changed the amount, so I'm actually putting in an extra $30. I know I could change the target, but whatever. I'm just gonna leave it because it makes me feel like I'm doing better than I'm supposed to be doing. So, yeah, let's keep going. That should. Oh, I forgot all these. We need another 250 here, so let's add 250 there. We need another $200 here, add $200, and then we need another 160 here. Boom! We did it!
This is amazing!
Hooray! Yeah, so awesome. For those that were here last week, or were not here last month, you'll know that I missed this by $111. And this month we have $177.03 to spare. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm excited. This is really cool. Yeah, let's just kind of go ahead and look at a couple things because there are a few things that I want to change a little bit. And that's going to be this stuff here. So I've got lawnmower maintenance and Rune and all these, annual bills and hostings and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and snooze these. I want to get to month ahead faster than I'm doing it. And some of these things, I could easily cover in a paycheck. Like the lawnmower maintenance is $140. Like whatever, we can put that off. Rune is $120 or $150 now, I think. I forget what it is. So we're going to snooze these for the month. Amazon Prime, lawn care, can get snoozed. YNAB can get snoozed. Taxes can get snoozed. It's $80 for the year. Like, let's snooze it. I think what's eventually going to happen is once I hit these targets, the month ahead, I'm going to start paying off some of these smaller ones. Like this Google Drive thing is $100 a year. I can put that aside easily in a month. Podcast hosting is a little bit more. It's $230, I think. But these domains are $35 a year. I'm probably just going to start putting $35 a year ahead as we go throughout the year. And the web hosting is a lot too. I need to find another web host, I think. I say that every year, and then it comes time for the web hosting. I go, I'll just do it next year. But look at all that green. Look at all the green. How cool. Look at that. So yeah, we are in good shape here. So what I did not carry over, and I want to kind of carry it over, are my goals. I forgot to move these over. So let's move them over and let's kind of talk about them a little bit. So I think this is going to be the order that this all happens. So month ahead is number one. A rough estimate of this, I think, is we're looking at about September. Now, that being said, I think this month is going to be more. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I think this month is going to be more than last month. If I figured my numbers correctly, I think we're going to be about $2,300 ahead. So last month was $1,700 ahead. So $2,300, that's a $600 difference. So my forecast based that on like $200. Giving $200 ahead would get me to about September. I think we're going to be probably closer to the July timeframe, maybe. Haven't figured the numbers out, but that's number one priority. Once we hit that, I'm going to really focus on this payoff Jeep. And then we're going to focus on the emergency fund. Now, this is one that I've been kind of going back and forth on, because I could take the money that I'm using every month to fund this emergency fund, this $282, I could put directly into this month ahead and get there even faster. Don't know that I want to do that. I go back and forth on it. So, I mean, if you want, give me a recommendation down there, because sometimes it feels like I'm trying to do too many things at once, and I think the emergency fund is important, but I also think the month ahead thing is important. So I go back and forth. I mean, I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I don't know. So I'm going to keep that as that. So the plan is month ahead, pay off the Jeep. Once I get the month ahead, we're going to focus and put the stuff that I've been putting month ahead is going to go towards the Jeep. And I think that if I put what I think I can towards the Jeep, I think the Jeep's going to get paid off in 10 months from the start of that. So figure if that happens around the July timeframe that we finish month ahead, we start in August, I could probably have the Jeep paid off in June of 2025. Whew. And then finish off the emergency fund, increase my Roth. What I want to do, though, I think before we hit up the emergency fund, I want to go, hit the wrong button again. Come on, dude. I'm going to add 3 here, and this is going to be 4, and this is going to be, sorry. Oh, no. There we go. Sorry about that. So hang on here. Here we go. So we're going to go pay off Jeep. Good Lord. I promise I am not, I'm not this dumb. So 3 is going to be increase month ahead to 4K. I really want to have closer to $4,000 in month ahead, just because things fluctuate, and you'll see that I need $3,350 in month ahead. So I think having $4,000, an extra $650 would be good to have in there just in case, Then we'll go to the emergency fund, and then we'll increase the Roth contribution. So that's going to be the plan, I think. And every day it changes. You know that. So, all right. So we got a couple other things that we have to do. We've paused all that stuff. This is good for the month, so we can forget about this. But home improvement needs some more stuff. So I've been doing some more raised beds, and I've decided to do additional stuff with the raised beds. And I'm going crazy with this stuff. So as I've mentioned, raised beds are going in the backyard, and I've got 3 of them built. And I built them, and I went, I wish they were taller. So I'm going to make them taller. So that requires a little bit of extra money. So inside the home improvement category here, I need an additional $79.70 for some rebar, a hose wire, more 2x6s, and also I need, here we go, I can't push the button again. I also need more cement corners. So there's going to go there. So $79.70 is going to go here into home improvement. I'm going to make it, because that doesn't have tax in there. Let's make it $90. Yeah, $90 is fine. And then that should be good for the month. The problem is every time I go to like Home Depot, like I was there this week and I went to get some fertilizer for my trees, and there was a tree and was like, oh, it's on sale. So I went over there. I was like, oh, cool, it's a tree. It's on sale. And it really wasn't on sale. But then I looked at the price. It was $60. And I've seen this same tree for $250 online. And I was like, it's like a no-brainer. Like, this is a tree that I'm going to have for probably the next 20 years. It's a 4-in-1 apple tree. It's going to make my other apple trees better, and it's going to give me more fruit. Like, for $60, like, do it. So that's what I did. I spent a little extra money on that. And so instead of just getting fertilizer for $15, I got fertilizer and a tree. So, but yeah, that's it. So let's move this $87.03 over to here, $87.03. So there we go. And yeah, just for fun, because why not? Let's see where we're going to be. We're going to be adding another $23.93-ish for the next paycheck. So that's going to put me at being short by month ahead by $869. So that's pretty cool. So if this number is right, I'm going to stick that in the forecast for the week. So my forecast for month ahead is going to be 2480.03. Is that right? I'm probably doing something wrong. That looks way, way more than I thought. But let's see what happens. I don't know. I mean, from what I can see, I mean, I have to remember, last month we had extra week for groceries, for gas, which we didn't have, and then I just allocated all of this non-monthly stuff and all this domain hosting stuff. That's another $200. So I guess, yeah. You know, I mean, who knows? I might need some more for the home improvement stuff. In fact, I know I'm going to need more for the home improvement stuff. But let's make it $2,200. Like let's call it $2,200 as a forecast. That gives me a little bit of extra money. For the project, because I'm going to need soil still and a few other things. But like $2,200, like that means we're going to be short by, not much. $1,000 maybe, $1,100. Pretty cool. So, yeah, that's it for today. Sorry, it's kind of a rambly one. Let me know how your budgets are going. Hope you guys are doing well. We'll be back in a little bit. Next paycheck comes in about 2 weeks. So, yeah. Let me fix this before I forget, because I'll totally forget. Minus 23.93. Here we go. Back to normal. So yeah, have a great week, and I'll see you in a couple weeks when we do the next budget with me video. Make sure you like, you subscribe, leave me a comment below, hit that bell notification. See you next time.